Amy stood in her uncle's old house, feeling the wind howl and the rain batter against the walls. The storm roared like a wild beast outside. She decided to invite friends for a hurricane party, better than facing the fear alone. Carter arrived with Kelsey. Tension crackled. Carter, her ex, still wanted her. Kelsey sensed it. Buck and Nate rounded out the group. Buck was the outdoor type, always ready for adventure. Nate? He was quiet, often overlooked. As the night progressed, they huddled together in the living room. Thunder rumbled, lightning flashed. The atmosphere thickened. Whispers of horror filled the air. News reports warned of a killer on the loose. A man known for taking trophies, heads of his victims. The first scream pierced through the howling wind. Nate had stepped outside, drawn by a strange noise. He never returned. Panic set in. Amy felt dread coil around her heart. "Let's split up and search for him," Buck suggested. Carter agreed. Kelsey and Amy exchanged worried glances, but nodded. They grabbed flashlights and moved through the house. Shadows danced eerily with every flicker. Upstairs, they searched room by room. The bathroom door creaked as Amy entered. The mirror reflected a strange silhouette behind her. She spun around, but no one was there. Just her friends calling her name from the hallway. They found Nate's body later, half hidden by debris in the living room, head missing. The group recoiled in horror. They were trapped. The storm raged on, isolating them. They needed a plan, but fear clouded their minds. Buck suggested barricading the doors. "We'll stay together. No one goes outside." But the killer was already among them. One by one, he stalked them. Kelsey went next. She dashed for the bathroom, but the killer was faster. A final scream, swallowed by the tempest. Desperation set in. Was it one of them? Amy felt the walls closing in. She turned to Carter, who looked frantic, eyes wide. "We need to get out of here." The power flickered, plunging the house into inky darkness. They fumbled through the pitch-black hallways, hearts pounding. Doors slammed, a looming presence stalking their every move. Buck breached the silence with a guttural cry. Silence followed. Carter, overwhelmed with dread, sprinted. Amy could see him, but then he was gone. The shadows engulfed him. A flicker of hope shone as Amy found a window. She reached for it, only to find a cold hand grasping her wrist. The killer stood before her, his eyes devoid of humanity. Panic surged. This was it. The house groaned and a powerful wind howled. As she struggled, the storm seemed to swell with sinister energy. Amy knew there would be no escape. The storm abated at dawn, leaving the house eerily silent. The sun rose, illuminating the horror within. Only the sound of waves broke the stillness. The killer had won. The house held on to its dark secrets. The bodies. The trophies. Amy's scream lingered in the corners, blending with the storm's shadow. No one would hear them now.